Hello, these spectacular specimens of humankind, you happy-go-lucky scamps of individuals. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the old wonderful world of Valenvane and all of this shenanigans. How you doing? How's it going? How's things? Today we're doing some more Five Nights at Freddy's. Good old FNAF, as many of you are aware of it. And I believe we're probably going to finish this and then move on to a demo that I was sent. I was not sent. I was told to get. I was told, hey, you would probably enjoy this demo. With the game isn't out yet, but if you are interested in joining the demo, that would be great, you know? So, gotta lube the lips. Now that that's all sorted, but we'll see how far we go. We'll see how we go. Because for all I know, I'm going to be sat here doing FNAF, and it's going to be so unbelievably ridiculous that I'm going to be absolutely blown away, and I'm going to be scared. Well, not necessarily scared, but like definitely caught off guard by some of the FNAF people. I think we've got 2 nights left, if I remember correctly. Oh my lordy, it's Demu! It's Demu coming in here. Good lord, look at you subscribing and everything, and I completely missed it. I didn't realize. I didn't realize, but I will now inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. I will now, it must have happened while I was like changing the curtains or something. I will now inscribe your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name upon the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you gotta roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, sexy. Ooh, yes, meow. You know? Yeah, now you cheeky little devil, you. And thank you so much as well for being a paid subscriber and taking us that one step closer to the good old 70-30 split, you cheeky devil. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much. Let me say hello to everybody. How you doing, Eris Ptolemy? Hello, it's Demu. Purple Bat, hello, hello. Rowan Rose, you glorious being. I hope you're doing well. The music, yeah, the music was a band called The Stupendium. The Stupendium do songs around games. And with it being such an old game, an old classic cult a cult classic horror game, I was like, right, I wonder if the Stupendium have done a song about Five Nights at Freddy. And it turns out they had. I don't think this was about the original song, it's about one of the other ones. But yeah, the song was, do you know what, I'm just going to pull up their, the Stupendium YouTube channel and then just post that in the chat so that everyone can see the Stupendium YouTube channel, because their songs are great. If you've got like especially like some of the indie classic games that you like, there might be a chance that the Stupendium have written a song about it, and I fucking love them. I think they're really, really good. So that's the reason why I use them as the intro track today, and also get to publicize them and say, hey, go check out this amazing band. You know what I mean? Tea. Yeah, now. Right, where was I? Let me say, keep saying hello to peoples. Phoenix the Fens, hope you're out doing well on this gorgeous, warm and sunny day. Today it is grey and miserable here in the hometown. Grey and fucking miserable here in the hometown. And I can tell that there's a lot of pressure in the air because I have got a headache. And I'm not normally pressure sensitive, I have to say. I'm not normally pressure sensitive, but there must be pressure in the air because, yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it just behind my eyeballs. It's like a lot of my brain pan is just in a vice, but it's all right. I can roll with it. I can roll with it, you know. A Tasty Haggis, you come in and say hello. Hello. How you doing, Tasty Haggis? Welcome on in. How's it going? Okay, caught me off guard a bit. Used to the rock and roll. Oh, yeah. Well, Eris told me, as much as I am, I do love my alternative music. I'm a big fan, especially at the moment, of like the doom metal. The stoner doom metal is the music that I am listening to a lot of at the moment. But I every so often I just like to shake it up a little bit. And if there is specific, because you know what I'm like, I like themed stuff. I like to create the atmosphere. How you doing, Sway, you beautiful bean? I like to create the atmosphere. I like to play on the atmosphere and enjoy that and what have you. So one of the big things for me is definitely like, if there is a song around the game that I'm going to be playing, then I'll play the song around the game that I'm playing, you know, just to get everybody in the mood, to get everybody going, you know. Astro Chaos, how you doing? How you doing? How's it going? The lip glue is invading the UK, and I thought it was only a Canadian thing. The lip glue? I suppose it is kind of like a Pritt stick, isn't it? Yes. Oh no, I use this shit all the time. I get the driest of lips. the driest of lips. And when you've got dry lips, it's okay. It's perfectly natural to have dry lips, friends. Perfectly natural. You know, when certain things are going on in our biologies and the atmosphere around us, that we might have particularly dry lips. And then the best thing that you need to do is, like, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to just apply a little bit of lube. A little bit of lubricant, you know? Something to make those lips a little bit more moist. You know? Some people add things that plump up their lips a little bit, you know? Just to give it a bit more of an aesthetic glow. Who am I to criticize, you know? You gotta really get into into some solid lip research. You know? It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. Here but lurking, you lurk away, Calandra. I know you've had a hard time recently, so I hope that we can provide a delightful distraction for you, you beautiful bean. Oren, how's it going? You do not understand the depths of lore you're about to explore by playing this/these games. Oh, Oren, yeah, so the reason why we're playing this game, by the way, friends, was because we finished Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Now, I fucking love Poppy Playtime. I absolutely love Poppy Playtime, which is also the reason why I'm wearing the boiler suit again, because you're a worker. You're a worker in in whatever factory it happens to be, all right? So, Poppy Playtime was fucking great. I really enjoyed the first chapter. The second chapter was not anywhere near as good, but it was still good in regards to the lore and the depths of it. And then the third chapter had a significant amount of bugs in it, but again, the lore, the stuff behind it was very, very cool. Very much enjoyed it. Very entertained by it, you know? And then we had loads of time. Last week, we finished chapter 3, and then we just had loads of time left, and it was like, right, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? What the fuck do I know? Well, fuck it. We're gonna play. We're gonna jump into Five Nights at Freddy's, because Five Nights at Freddy's, to my knowledge, Five Nights at Freddy's was like the OG. It was like the original mascot horror. You know, there's always been like an element of mascot horrors when you had like werebears and shit like that when you were a kid and stuff. But when you're talking about like computer games, Five Nights at Freddy's was like the original mascot horror, to my knowledge. And if I'm incorrect, then please, people, correct me. Tell me more. Tell me about stuff. Tell me what I'm missing out on, you know? But I've never played it because I never thought it was a game that I would enjoy. I genuinely didn't think it was something that would tickle my fancy, you know? No worries, Dappercox. You lurk where, you beautiful bean. Yeah, I never thought it was something that would tickle my fancy. So I've got like one of those little bloody bits of Lucy skin. All good. Yeah, I never thought it would be a game that I thoroughly enjoyed, because of the style of game that it is. It's not like a wandering around game and what have yous. However, it is interesting. Hangnails, that's the worst. That is exactly what I'm after. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so it wasn't a game that I thought I was going to delve deep into. It wasn't a game that I thought I was ever going to delve deep into, because I didn't think I'd enjoy it. However, I was like, fuck it. Do you know what? It's not very expensive. It's not going to last very long. It's a very relatively short game, and we've got time to do it. We've got time to play it. So I am going to see what I can do. See what I can do. See what I can play through. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed up to day 3, which is what we did. And I think we've got day 4 and 5 today. And then if we complete it, if we manage to get through it all, then we will have a look at this other demo that I've been looking at, you know? You know, all of that jazz. But I am under the impression that there is a lot of lore with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I can't say that I'm going to be playing every single game that Five Nights at Freddy's have ever done, because I'm not gonna I will probably play them all at some stage, providing that they're lore ones and not just absolute bullshit ones. They, you know, Walking Blunder, I love your name. Welcome on in. How's it going? Welcome on in. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If the lore catches me, then I might like end up hyper focusing. You know what I mean? The FNAF lore is insane. That's interesting. That genuinely is interesting to me, because all I know about it so far is that it's a diner with a show, is the best way I can describe it. It's a diner with a show. that has mascots that are mechanical on the inside and pretty murderous after they clock out, you know? Kind of sunny here, very misty. I could barely see the building next to mine earlier, but nice and warm, so clearly streaking weather. Oh, Astra, don't you be doing that. Don't you be streaking through here. Streaking, I suppose misty is the perfect time to streak. But what happens if you run upon somebody that you weren't expecting? You know, a parental figure. And you're like, oh my God, I'm naked in the mist. You know? What happens then? What happens then? Ooh, a little tickle in the throat. Super good. Well, for a work day anyway. I'm overall doing really well. I'm very glad to hear that, Tasty Haggis. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm a happy-go-lucky scamp. Doing, as always, doing the best I can with what the world is throwing at me, you know? The fatigue is fatiguing. Oh no, Rowan Rose. Other than that, I'm mostly doing okay. Currently on antibiotics for another dental infection, so I'm sleep deprived. But that goes with the territory. Yeah, I would imagine it does go with the territory, given what has been happening, Rowan Rose. But I hope that the antibiotics manage to clear it up nice and quickly, and that you are able to get some proper rest soon. You know, how's it going, Wanderer Cripple? Hello, you beautiful bean. But you completely respect and understand that. I do the same thing, to be honest. I missed the context. I missed the context. There are a lot of people wandering outside my house wearing high-vis stuff on. Maybe they're going to a rave. Tasty Haggis. Oh no, Hellkitten. Hellkitten coming in here with the 3 streams in a row you've been streaking through here. Good lord, here we are. Astra's talking about streaking. Hellkitten's already on it. Streaking through here, 3 streams in a row. That is scandalous, I tell you. Absolutely scandalous. What do you like? You know? Too much lube is always better than too little. Exactly, Tasty Haggis. Exactly. Oh, you were talking about the lube of the lips, you know? Hang nails, try a chainsaw. Only solution that will definitely work. The only solution that will definitely work is a chainsaw. Cut off your finger, you will not get any hang nails. All right? That's the only way to do it. The only way to do it. I normally take a pair of tweezers to them. I have to say, when I get some kind of injury or mild annoyance or what have you, I am brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal with it. I have no holds barred. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Pull it out. Splinter, slice, done. Pull it out. Fucking done. Do you know what I mean? I can't be dealing with it. I can't be dealing with the annoyance more than anything else. You know? Big tea. All of the big tea. Yes, we like a big tea. This is about 2 cups of teas full. You know? Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe a cup and a half. Maybe a cup and a half. You know? You must watch a 10-hour compilation of game theory videos in order to understand the true depths. I do not have the time or the patience. But also, if I did that, Oren, if I did that, it would take away from me discovering it myself, you know? It'd take away from me discovering it myself, which is not what I'm about. So, gotta be done. Gotta be done. Also, Dr. K. Ross. Hello, you cheeky devil. Look at you coming over here. Been a while since you had a smolder, eh? Smolder getting all close and personal. What's that? You're not close enough to me, you cheeky devil. What do you like? What do you like, you scandalous individual? Been a while since you have had a smolder. What have you been doing with your time, other than getting hot under the collar over getting so unbelievably close and personal to me? You cheeky little devil, you. Good lord. Coming in here. Asking for a smolder before you even say hello, and then quickly saying hello afterwards as like an afterthought. I see how it is. I see how it is, you scandalous individual, you. Good lord. Good lord, you cheeky devil. You know? Yeah, that's the stuff. And, oh my lordy, my smolder made you streak, Dr. K? You had clothes on because the day is cold and grey, and you were like, do you know what? This is it. Take my clothes off. Valens made me too hot. Too hot with that smolder. It's too late. Clothes off. Fucking done. 7 streams in a row you've been streaking through here. Good lord. What do you like, eh? What do you like? And then Pixie Bomb following up with the 10 streams in a row. Naked zoomies activated. Good lord. You people, put some clothes on. Twitch terms of service declares that you need to put clothes on. How dare you? How dare you come through here? All nickified. Good lord. Good lord. Oh, do you know what, friends? I feel like I've got to that stage now. Every single month I get ill. Since COVID, every month, once a month, I get ill, and I can feel it coming. I can feel it. There's like a tickle at the back of my throat. My sinuses feel a little bit tight. Nah, it's all right. We'll power through. It's all good. It's way more than just Moida mascots. How much more can it be? How much more can it actually be? Well, do you know what? Don't tell me. I will find out. We will find out as we go through it, okay? Given my dad's passed away last year and my mum is stuck in hospital till she passes away, it would mean that it just isn't any old mist, but the zombie-containing mist. Least of my worries is being Starkers. That is entirely fair, Astra. That is entirely fair. Given the situation you are in, I can understand that argument. For sure. For sure. And I have to say, I really appreciate the way that you look at it. Because that could have been awkward as fuck, and you didn't make it. You made sure it wasn't awkward, and I appreciate you for that. You know? Not necessarily. There are books as well, plus the games. MatPat has even stated that he doesn't have the full theories. Is MatPat the person that created it? I'm assuming MatPat is the person that created it. You know? Got off right there? Cheeky. What do you like?
It's a raid. Flee!
Good lord. Ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside and between, delve deep into your pits of popcorn. Where are you, Monty? Delve deep into your pits of popcorn and throw them at the raiders. Throw them at these cheeky devils. Look at these people coming in here. I mean, really, could you even imagine? Who do they think they are? Good lord, the scandal, I tell you. The absolute scandal. Public loser coming in here. Good lord. Here I am, dressed in my overalls, ready to go to work at the Freddy's establishment, you know, and you come and bring all your beautiful raiders in here. I see how it is. The loser raid. Well, I mean, I would like to say you're all losers, but obviously by coming from the wonderful Public Loser stream, you are obviously all winners. Because you chose to watch Public Loser, and that's a glorious thing to do. How was Elden Ring, you glorious individual? What did you get up to? Is this the first time you played Elden Ring, or were you doing some kind of interesting, delightful, tantalizing challenge run? Tell us all about it. Tell me all the bits and pieces, all right? Tell me all the bits and pieces. Friends, if you're new here, 2 things you need to know about this channel. 1, you're not allowed to apologize. Faux pas, individuals, faux pas. Instead of saying sorry, try saying thank you. Instead of saying sorry, I'm late, say thanks for waiting. Instead of saying sorry, I'm such a burden, say thanks for being there for me. It'll make you a much more positive individual. 2, if you're under the age of 18, I have to ask you to leave, because I am a colossal filth wizard, and I don't want to be corrupting the ears of the young. We did a deep dive into ghosts on Monday, and we found that the oldest recorded ghost was a horny old man who had to get taken back to the underworld by his spiritual mistress.
Ooh, you little stalker.
We talk about that shit all the time. Thank you so much for the follow, you beautiful bean. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I don't like to call people out in case they're lurking, but you aren't, Scribble Hearts. I appreciate you. How's it going? Filth Wizard for the win. You know it. You fucking know it, friend. Oh my goodness, hi. Oh my goodness, hi. How you doing? Pugs up. All of the pugs. Confound those pugs getting all up in our business. Getting all up in our business. There's a song that explains why being a loser is a good thing. It means you tried. That is true. That is definitely true. But they tried and succeeded by joining your community, Public Loser. And that makes them winners. You can try and come at me with all of this information, but it's not going to work. I am nauseatingly positive. My dear friend Hello It's Cola once described me as the kind of person that will bully you into loving yourself, and I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. All right? That is exactly the kind of person I am. Confound thee. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Public Loser, if you need to disappear off, if you need to go grab a snaffly treat, some delightful beverage, please go do so. Please go look after yourself. We will be playing Five Nights at Freddy in about half an hour's time. If that's not your game, that's cool. Hang about until then. And if we should be finishing it, like, I've got like 2 nights left. So how long can 2 nights take, really? How long can 2 nights take? And then we'll be jumping into a demo that I was sent. So we'll see what that's about. But we'll see how we get on with that Five Nights at Freddy first. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we all need a little nauseating positivity. I agree, Scotty. I agree, friend. You know? Gonna do an exercise. Just one singular exercise. Go forth and do an exercise. No more, no less. You go do your thing. See you later, public loser. Thank you so much for bringing your people in here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, you cheeky devil. Right, let me keep saying hello to everybody, because I'm 26 minutes in and I still haven't said hello to everybody, you know? Hellkin, hello, you beautiful me. Dr. K, of course. All warmed up now for sure. I'm not surprised, cheeky devil. How's it going, Pixie Bomb? Aldo, hello. Afternoon potato. I am indeed a potato. Being of Irish lineage, my dad's Irish, and therefore I am a good 90% spud, you know? I actually got in trouble at primary school when they were doing spelling tests, and they were like, spell potato, and I put S-P-U-D-S. Spuds. Because, of course, you know? Of course. Best part of living alone is the naked zoomies. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't stop Chunk even though he lives here. He does all the naked zoomies, do you know what I mean? I'll find out all of the lore about it eventually. I will indeed. I will indeed. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy a good series that has good lore. And especially if it's like an indie horror series. Because that shit just tickles my fancy. That shit just tickles my fancy, you know? Yeah, I know. Matt Pat is the game theory person. Oh, right, okay. He has since retired. Scott Cawthorn is the creator of FNAF franchise. All right, okay. Interesting. Because I was about to say, because if you're the creator and you still don't have all of the information, then there's some issues there. There's some issues there. I mean, it's great when a fandom expands on a world that you have created, but at the same time, the world that you've created needs to be the canon. Do you know what I mean? Needs to be the canon. Another good one, but I was thinking of the Garfunkel and Oates song. All right, okay. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Unsurprisingly, there's a lot of things I don't know. Go do your exercise. Yes. The song was going to be Tears Don't Fall for a second. As in, Tears Don't Fall, they crash around me. Bullet for My Valentine. I went to see Bullet for My Valentine, and I think I went on a bad gig of theirs. Every band has their bad gigs. Every band has their bad gigs. Unfortunately, it was the first time that I'd ever gone to see them. And I think they were just decidedly shit. If I'm honest with you, they weren't very good at all. But I think it was possibly just that I went to a bad gig of theirs. I didn't think it was massively amazing, you know. You know. May pop back in when I finish my stuff. No worries, public loser. You take it easy. Thanks so much for bringing your people in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You're scared of scary games when I played it myself? I love playing scary games. And do you know what is interesting, Scribble Hearts? Because you say that, but I know that there's many members of this community who they cannot stand playing scary games themselves. They fucking hate it. They cannot stand playing scary games themselves. However, they love it when I play scary games. They will sit and watch me shit myself. They'll watch my asshole go 5p, 10p, 5p, 10p, 5p, 10p. You know? We literally have emotes dedicated to the fact that my asshole goes 5p, 10p. All right? They love it. They love it. They just love me watching. Although saying that, I don't find Five Nights at Freddy particularly scary. I don't find it particularly scary. It's all right. It's spooky. It's a bit creepy. And it's frustrating as fuck, but I wouldn't say it was scary. I do like it. I'm enjoying it, but I wouldn't say it's scary. You know, unnerving perhaps. And then of course, like the jumps, they happen. That's the thing that occurs out of nowhere. You know. My nan is Irish. You get an Irish passport. Oh, Scribbles, I intend to. Whenever my passport is due to be renewed, because at the moment I still have one of the old. You know, the dark maroon ones. I've still got one of those. When my passport is due to be renewed in the next year or so, I'm going to get an Irish one. Because it'll just make my life so much fucking easier. So much fucking easier. Because I'll be able to travel around Europe without a fucking issue. Without an issue. And I am all for that, you know? Naked zoomies are all fun and games until I see a mirror. Tasty Haggis, how dare you? How dare you come in here and say negative things about yourself? How very dare you? Hold on. Eine Minuten bitte. I need to go over to my YouTube page. My channel. Because I recently released a video. 2 weeks ago, I released a video called The Math of Beauty. It's right there. That link right there. The Math of Beauty. Where basically you can't turn around and say that you're ugly because logically, according to mathematics and the theories of probability, it is entirely impossible for you to be ugly. You have to be beautiful. You don't get a choice. End of story. End of story. So don't you be coming over here saying until you see a mirror, because the fact of the matter is, what is appearing in that mirror is exquisite. Fucking exquisite. God damn it. You want to be ugly? Ah, Fred. Tough cookies. Tough cookies, Scribble Hearts. You don't have a choice. You've got to be beautiful. You are a beautiful person. You don't really have too much of a choice about it, unfortunately. It's just one of them thing. All right. Mirror got hands. I fucking wish Mirror had hands. I've literally got a fucking hall of mirrors for a studio space. If a mirror had hands, it would get very sticky very quickly as far as I'm concerned. Anyway. You know. Didn't know what hedonist means, but now I do, and this is my kind of mindset. Scribble Hearts. Entirely. That is the only way to do it. Hedonism. The philosophy of living life for pleasure. Cheeky little pleasure. All of the things that make you very happy, and as long as it's all between consenting adults, then fucking go wild. Yeah, I'm all about it. All about it, you know. Just realized you're English. I'm to around Americans. Hi, fellow Brit. Hi, Scribble Hearts. How you doing? Yes, I am from the UK. I am from the armpit of England. If you look at a map of England, the bit that looks like an armpit, that's where I'm from. That is where I'm from. You know? From what I recall, Scott said that MatPat is the closest to having the full story, but didn't have the full theories on it. That's interesting. That is genuinely... I love that. I love shit like that. I love it when, like, I started writing a computer game fucking ages ago. And the greatest thing for when you are writing something... Excuse me. The greatest thing for when you're writing something like that is having the knowledge that it could be a scenario where people grab hold of it and the theories just unwind and people like go off on all these various different theories and stuff, you know? Yeah, 100%. And you know what? Not just games like that, but also like TTRPGs. I've been part of many TTRPG shows, and it's genuinely amazing to see some of the theories that come out about TTRPG shows, you know? The Pucker Factor is finest, 100% Tasty Haggis. 100%. I love watching other people play scary games, but I get so scared playing myself. I get that, Roan Rose. I get that 100%. And do you know what? I love it. I love the fact that I can provide that for people because I fucking love scary games. I genuinely love, especially like indie horror games. Indie horror games are my go-to horror games. Like you get like the AAA ones and stuff like that, and like I will say that my favorite horror game of all time is Alien Isolation. I fucking love it. I love the atmosphere, but that's because I love the world of Alien. And yeah, that's like a high-end fucking horror game, but my heart sits with indie horror games. I fucking love them so much. They're so good. And if I can do it, if I can provide other people the experience of playing a game vicariously through me, then I'm happy. You know, that makes me happy. So I'm hoping that I can provide that for you. I'm hoping. Jealous you have got a blue passport now? Nah, I'm still on the old one. You know. My flatmate laughed so hard at me playing The Last of Us recently because it's a game I know super well, and every game area I would say I don't like this bit because it has jump scares. I love that, Ron. It's just like, don't like this bit. It's got jump scares. It's like, you know that they're coming. Doesn't matter. Fucking hell. Used to live in Birkenhead, Scotty. Yeah. One of my exes lived in Birkenhead many years ago. Oh, fond memories. Gia, how you doing? How you doing, you beautiful being? Good morning, afternoon. Happy time zone, friend. Happy time zone. It's all good. Chaotic Creative. Hello, you beautiful being. It's taken generations to arrive at the form that you have taken. Each generation, a selection of ideal partner. So you're the product of several generations.
Most kind.
Several generations of ideal partners, meaning that you're not ugly, or at least all of your ideal partners, even if that partner is platonic. Do you know what's interesting, Chaotic Creative? I went down the other way. I went down the other route of the fact that there are 8.5 billion people in the world, and every single person in the entire world has a unique perspective on what is beautiful. That's 8.5 billion people. And to put that into perspective, if you counted a single person, every single person, one a second, one person a second, me, then you, then you, then you, then you, then you, then you, one a second, it would take you over 275 years to count everybody that is currently on the planet. You know? Right. Oh, my lordy, Hellkitten, coming in for the whole year. 1 whole year you have been subscribed to this channel, you cheeky little devil, you. I shall now inscribe your name on the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you go roll over every morning, look in the mirror, and go, God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh, yes, meow, you know? And by being a paid subscriber, you take us that one step closer to that wonderful 70-30 split. So thank you very much for that. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, you beautiful bean. There's also a really great way of looking at it. Well, you can't argue with it, Chaotic Creative. That's why I like that argument, because it is entirely true, and you cannot argue with it. What I consider to be aesthetically beautiful is not what many of you will consider to be aesthetically beautiful. Many of you will have different things. Every single person here in this chat, and I don't look at my viewer numbers, but I will for the moment. Every single one of you, 41 individuals, every single one of you will have a unique perspective on what you consider to be beautiful. And therefore, nobody in the world has a choice. You have to be. You are beautiful. There are people, not just a singular, but there are people, multiple, in the world that will look at you and be like, this is beautiful for me. You know? This is what beauty looks like. Don't got a choice. It's the way. I like it. You know? Bet it smells beautiful there. You know what? I'm not even going to lie to you, Scribble Hearts. My hometown, when I was in university, I went to university many years ago. And I was, in the first week, they told us to bring in a paragraph about our hometown. Bring in a paragraph to describe what our hometown, the place where we came from. And I didn't bring in a paragraph. I took a quotation from a list, an internet site called the worst cities in Europe. And in 2008, my hometown was described as the worst city, the number one worst city in Europe, because, and I cannot stress this enough. All right, hold on, where is it? There. Because its streets smell of death. Number one, worst city in Europe because its streets smell of death. You know? It's just the way it rolls, apparently, you know? Just the way it fucking rolls. You're from the Liverpools? Yeah. But you're not Scouse. Fair. That is entirely fair. How you doing, Chaotic Creator? By the way, how you doing? How's it going? That's why it's my favorite game, though. I don't like playing it, but I'm definitely a favorite game to play. Entirely fair. No, I get it, Rowan Rose. I get it entirely. And some of the scariest games out there, I've thoroughly enjoyed. Genuinely thoroughly enjoyed. You know? Even though it scares the big G's out of me, and my shoulders get real tense. I get like knots in my shoulders, you know. You had a sucky X from Birkenhead, cheeky. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. Not all people can be great people, you know. And not all people can be great people with each other, which is an important thing as well. Just because you are a great person yourself doesn't mean that you are going to gel well with everyone around you, you know. Your pleasure, Hell Kitten. Very kind of you. Thank you. I've thought of this before. It's a great fact of life. It certainly is. Certainly is. This is what we do with sucky exes. Yeet them from the vehicular device. Oh no, that is a trebuchet. That is a trebuchet. Yeet them via trebuchet. Is that what you do with your exes? Those sucky exes. Quick. Well, that's a Lady Cleo.
Ooh, you little stalker.
Thank you so much for the follow, you beautiful bean. That's a Lady Cleo emote. Yeet them via the trebuchet. Quick, Lady Cleo, get to the trebuchet. I have an ex who is particularly sucky. Ka-fling. Everyone is beautiful to someone. I like that a lot. Exactly. Exactly. There is an argument of the whole thing. It was like, you are... When you look in the mirror, you're just not beautiful to you. But you will be beautiful to someone. I'm like, that's bullshit. You can be beautiful to you if you understand yourself and understand the way that you should look at yourself versus the way that you look at others. You know? When you look at other people, you look at them as an entire picture. When you look at yourself, you immediately see the things you don't like about yourself. The little details. You know all of the little details about yourself that other people don't know. And you don't know the other details about other people that they do know. So when you look in the mirror, all you see is the details, the little details about yourself that you do not like. When you actually take a step back, dress to impress, dress to make yourself feel good, and actually look in the mirror and see yourself as an entire picture and ignore the details, just see yourself as one whole picture, you look good. You look good. You do. Don't remember what culture it was from, but I read a thing that said the face you have now is the face you love most in a previous life. I like that. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting one. I like that. I like that as a concept. The face you have now is the face that you loved most in a previous life. I like that. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. Smells of death, yeah, know what I mean? They do when the factories are going, yeah. Some of the factories in the hometown, we've got like a tannery, and there was an old chocolate factory that didn't smell of chocolate. And yeah, there's a lot of industrial shit that goes on in the hometown that is very stanky. Real stanky. Also, there's like loads of like little waterways through the city, but they're not like nice canals or anything like that. The official term for them is dikes, and I don't mean that in a slur kind of fashion, but they're dikes, which is like a waterway that carries old silt and old clay, and they stink. They absolutely fucking stink, especially in like the middle of summer when the sun is beating down and cooking them, you know? Strong statement, you know what I mean? Work in progress, I'd say. How are you today? Doing all right? Doing okay. Got a bit of a tickly throat. Got a bit of the old tickly throat. But other than that, doing okay. I'm a happy-go-lucky scamp of an individual, you know? My hometown was considered the most smelly town in England. My God. Evidently not in 2008. Might have done it some other time, but in 2008, that was ours. That was ours. Scribble Hearts. All right? Are you been coming over here trying to take our 2008 crown for being the shittest fucking place in Europe? Putting wheels on a trebuchet would become a vehicle in fairness. Exactly, right? Yeah. I like the word defenestrate when it comes to exes. How? Oh, explain that one. If you don't mind, Calandra, explain that one to me. Defenestrate? As in demonstrate, but defensively? Or is that a word in and of itself that I just don't know the meaning of? Which is possible. Because as much as my vocabulary is tantalizingly large, to yeet someone out of a window, that's amazing. It is officially in the Oxford language, the Oxford dictionary. It's a verb to throw someone, in brackets, out of a window, remove or dismiss someone from a position of power or authority. Defenestrate. Defenestration. That is wild. I love that. I love that. That's amazing. Actually amazing. What a great word. It is a great word. Today I did a learn. How's it going, Tamaline? How you doing, you cheeky devil? As you've reached your COVID donation. Hope you have a lovely time at TwitchCon. I am doing my best. Gonna do my best. I'm gonna get it all sorted in the next few weeks. I've got to get Ken out the way first. Once Ken is out the way, then I can look at everything else. But Ken's got to be out the way first. Got to do that shit, you know. Got to do that shit. But yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping it's gonna be. I'm not hoping. Well, I know it's gonna be good fun. I just need to find out who's going and what the plan is and stuff like that. You know, see who's going, see what's going down, see what's happening, doing all the bits and pieces. Hello, Nibiru and you cheeky devil. Where was I? Why couldn't I have been a lesbian in a previous life? Transitioning is expensive, you know? Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, you might well have been. You might well have been. But you've got to remember that gender and, like, genitalia are completely different things. I actually did, talking about my fucking YouTube, I actually did an entire series. We did a podcast series called Thirsty Work. It's available on all podcast sites if you want to check it out. It's a sex education podcast. And we've done 2 seasons of it thus far. I haven't got any plans for a 3rd season yet because I've got too many other things going on in my life. But we've got 2 seasons of it so far. Thank you very much, Nibirin. Nibirin's throwing out all of them. All of those cheeky little commands there today. Thanks, Nibs. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we've got a Thirsty Work podcast. But in the first season of Thirsty Work Thirsty Work podcast, we did an interview with Babbling Goat. We've got 2 episodes with Babbling Goat talking about gender, transitioning and sexuality within that. Babbling Goat is an LGBTQI lecturer that actually is like an expert. Used to travel around universities and stuff teaching the LGBTQIA to a variety of different companies and different educational institutes and all that jazz. So they know their shit. They know their shit, you know? So yeah, he's a fucking legend. And I strongly recommend, if you want to check that stuff out, if you're interested in that stuff, very specifically when it comes to like transitioning and gender identity and stuff like that, check out that episode. I learned so fucking much in that episode. Well, those 2 episodes, because technically what happened was it was meant to be 1 episode, but we got so carried away with everything that it ended up being 2 episodes. I had to cut it in half. So, you know, it's one of those things. It's one of those things, you know. We stole it first. How dare you, Scribble Hearts? How dare you come in here? We had a horse slaughterhouse and a bunch of chemical plants. Yeah, the chemical plants are fucking vile. They're like, the fragrance off them is not a pleasant one. Not a pleasant one, you know? Having a lot of bad news around me at the moment. I need more of your mindset in my life. In my experience, Scribble Hearts, everything is about perspective. Everything is about perspective. And do you know what? Because you're new here, we'll tell you one of my favorite quotes of all time, all right? Where are you? One of my favorite quotes of all time comes from a book that was written in 1913. Okay? 1913, a year before the suffragette movement here in the UK, all right? And it's Don'ts for Wives. Don'ts for Wives, being 1913, but pre-suffragette, pre-women having the right to vote in the United Kingdom. You would expect it to be full of misogyny. However, we're over halfway through the book at the moment, and so far we have seen very little misogyny. However, one of the early quotations in that book is, "Don't look at the black side of the cloud. It is only the shadow cast by the silver lining." And that is one of my favorite quotes. Favorite quotes, because it's true. The black side of the cloud is just the shadow cast by the silver lining, you know? Right now, coffee to hope tea helps. No worries, you take it easy, Aries telling me. You look where you beautiful bean. Hope that you managed to get some good tea Good teeing you. How's it going, Alpaca Lunchu? How you doing? V-Menom, how you doing? Hello, you cheeky devil. Welcome on in. 31 Podcast is actually how I first found your channel. Oh, amazing, Tamerlane. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I do want to do more of them. Unfortunately, because of the type of topic that is the podcast. The podcast is a sex education thing. So because of that, it means that monetization is really, really hard. And I have yet to be monetized for any of the Thirsty Work stuff. So unfortunately, it's a hell of a lot of work for no payout. Other than like the education, obviously, like for no monetary payout, should I say. So it's had to take a back burner. It's not that I want to make it take a back burner, because there's so many different subjects and topics that I would love to talk about in like another season of Thirsty Work. But I have had to make it take a back burner purely because of the fact that I can't afford to put all of that time and effort into it at the moment. Maybe if we start doing like a few more sponsored streams and stuff like that, then we might be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? Might be able to. If I can get into a slightly more financially stable position, then I might be able to put some more work and effort into stuff like Thirsty Work, you know? Because I would like to do more. I would like to do more. I am personally physically okay. I am glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. Nice productive day. Just chilling here for a bit. Glorious. We love to see it. We love to see it. You're very, very welcome. Of course. Of course. Like popping into a work lurk. You do your work lurk, One True Cribble. Thank you very much for popping by. One True Cribble is actually one of the guests that I have on the Thirsty Work podcast. Oh, those are the days. Those are the days. Friends, before we get the adverts will be joining us in 9 minutes or something like that, you know? So before I tell you about that, I want to tell you about something that I've changed in the Discord, all right? I've changed something in the Discord because yesterday we had an Octopus and Dragon meeting. So I'm part of the stream team, Octopus and Dragon, and the O&D stream team is fucking great, especially for being very forward-thinking when it comes to the industry of content creation. So we get people in to talk about different subjects and stuff like that. And I'm not allowed to tell you all of the different things that we talk about or anything like that. But yesterday we had a meeting. We had one of these like deep dive talks with a special guest. And one of the things that they said was a great thing to do in your Discord in regards to like not only accessibility but also making it easier for the community to keep a track of the stuff is to make events.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Tamerlane, you cheeky devil! I'll be with you in 2 seconds.
Clap, Valence clap, Valence clap.
Not only make one of the things to do is not only make a schedule, but also making all of my streams into events on Discord so that people can track exactly where they are. And if you really want to, you can stick them in your own diary and shit like that, instead of just having like here is the schedule, that's when it is. Like it's now, like it's flagging up now that there's an event going on and people are like, oh, what the event is, and it's my stream. So it means that people are less likely to miss out and stuff like that. I'm still experimenting with it, but it so far it seems to be a pretty cool thing to do. You know? Tamerlane, you cheeky devil, I should not scrap your name upon the mirror vein. By having your name on the mirror vein, it means you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. And of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you'll roll over every morning, look in the mirror, good God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good. Ooh, harra, sexy, ooh, yes, meow, you know? And thank you very much for being a paid subscriber, taking us that one step closer to the wonderful 70-30 split, you beautiful bean. I appreciate it very, very much. Speaking of misogyny, can I tell you a story? You may indeed. Getting back from getting Pringles, I love the silver lining quote. Thank you for that. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. I fucking love it. I think it's a really fucking cool thing, you know? Friends, in a few minutes time, there will be 3 minutes of adverts. Do not worry. You will not miss out on anything. You will not miss a single fucking thing, because during the 3 minutes of adverts, I'm going to be getting up and dancing and showing people what I am wearing today, because that's what we do at the first ad break. I get up and I dance and I go, what is Valen wearing today? I mean, you can see at least half of it. So, you know.
Yeah, you subscribed. Most kind.
Scribbles hearts! Really? You come in here, you follow today, you get involved with the community, and you subscribe? You cheeky little devil, you. That's very, very kind of you. That's very, very kind of you, you beautiful bean. I'm glad that I could have entertained you enough for you to consider parting with your own cash monies. Scribbled Hearts. Your name is now inscribed upon the Mirror of Fame, which means you get access to my personal Snapchat. Not a bum Snapchat, you cheeky devil. The way that you get access to that is make sure that your Twitch is linked to your Discord and join our Discord. And there is a magical realm called Scriber Benefits that turns up in, and tagged in there is basically my Snapchat. If you use Snapchat. If you don't, you don't really miss out on too much. Snapchat is more just a as and when thing. It's not like I do like special things every week or anything like that. It's just as and when I'm doing bits and pieces, you know. But the most important thing, friend, is you got to roll. No, you get access to my personal Snapchat, not a bum Snapchat. Of course, you get access to all the sexy little emotes. But the most important thing is you got to roll over every morning, look in the mirror. Oh God, I look rough. But goddamn, do I make rough look good? Ooh, harra, sexy. Oh yes, meow. You know, you cheeky devil. Okay. Okay. Right, where was I? That was how you knew that really, Rowan? That was what made you realize you were streaming today? I'm awful at keeping up with what's going on, but I can confirm that the events made it so much easier to see what's happening. Do you know what, Rowan? That is fucking amazing. I am genuinely really happy to hear that. Genuinely really, really happy to hear that. That is actually already something that is working, that is worthwhile doing. That means a lot to me. So thank you very much for feeding back on that. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's the plan. Is basically what I've got in the Discord events is our Monday stream, Tuesday stream, and Wednesday stream at the relevant times, what we're going to be doing in each of those streams. And then I've also put in the time that I release my YouTube videos as well, so that people can like go and make sure they keep up to date with the YouTube and stuff like that. So I figured that was probably the best way of doing things. If people do have advice, on or feedback on things that work or things that don't work, then please just let me know. Drop it in the message, drop me a DM, do whatever you need to do, yeah. But yeah, thanks very much for feeding that back. I appreciate that. Love the new Discord system. Time zone difference is always wrinkling my brain on Discord when I'm trying to figure out when someone will be live. Okay, cool. So it is actually genuinely working. That's good. This makes me happy. Thank you very much for feeding back, friends. I appreciate it. Been in a lot of pain with period cramps all my life, and I've had 2 ultrasound scans to see if I had endometriosis. Oh my God, I can speak, I swear. Endometriosis, yes. Both came back with no signs of it. That's good. Till yesterday, I spoke to a gynecologist about my symptoms, only to be told that they definitely think I have it. Oh shit. Ultrasound scans are not reliable on diagnosing endometriosis. They neglected me my whole damn life. Honestly, Scribble Hearts, you are definitely not alone in this. You are definitely not, especially within this community. People with uteruses, there's an awful lot of people in this community with uteruses, and I have yet to have somebody that has had a perfectly fantastic experience with medical professionals. So I get it. It's ingrained misogyny into the system, regardless of even if the doctor or nurse is someone who has a uterus themselves. There's an awful lot of them that just don't fucking listen. And what like, it's one of those horrible fucking situations where it's like, if you know about endometriosis as a medical professional, then you would know that ultrasounds are not reliable on diagnosing them. But also because of the fact that the way that a lot of medical systems work, they don't teach you about fucking everything. So there's an awful lot of medical professionals out there that have been told stuff like, oh, if you think somebody might have endometriosis, then book in an ultrasound, because that's how you diagnose it. And it's like, no. So it's not that they're trying to do it maliciously. I mean, some of them might be, because they're dickheads, and at the end of the day, doctors and medical professionals are still human beings, and human beings can still be dickheads. But it also might be the fact that they've just been taught wrong, you know. Or what? Just be careful, Scribble Hard. Can I just ask? Just be careful about using cap locks too much. I get the enthusiasm and what have you, but one of the reasons why we are careful about using caps lock is just because it's more accessible to people to make sure we don't all use caps lock all the time, because it can really cause problems with certain types of words, dyslexia, to be able to read everything that's all exactly the same size and stuff like that. So just it's not a problem. It's not a problem. You didn't know before, but I'm just letting you know now. All right. Thanks for putting up with me. No, that's not it. Thank you for having me, Scribble Hats. Thank you for having me. Let's go with that one. Thanks for having me here. You know, appreciate you telling me I'm dyslexic too. Not a problem. And I know that it doesn't work for all people with dyslexia. Some people actually prefer the caps lock and stuff like that. But from what I've understood, what I've read, I just try and be as accessible as possible. Do you know what I mean? I try and be as accessible as possible, doing all the bits and pieces. I had to have an endoscopy. Really? Oh shit, Hellkitten. I've got tiny little fucking flies that are appearing all over the place, and they annoy the fuck out of me. I need to get one of those carnivorous plants. I need to get one of those phallic carnivorous plants. How much are they? What are they called? Pitcher plants? For sale, UK. Gardener's wet dream. Gardener's dream. Oh, they're not that expensive. They're not that expensive. I'm going to have to look at what the most phallic version is, because I'm that way inclined. That way inclined, you know. More pets, more of the plants. Venus flytrap. Rhododendron. Is that the most phallic one, Sway? You would know. You would know. Oh, Sway, if you work in a plant nursery, you pop to plant nurseries very often. Do they have phallic pitcher plants in there to help me get rid of these shitty little fruit flies? You know. Started using Unix timestamps for that. Tasty Haggis, I do try to use timestamps and stuff for bits and pieces, but I keep forgetting because I'm terrible at forgetting. My memory is absolutely fucking awful. But if it works, if like the events thing works and actually transposes it to local time zones of people in the community, then that's even better. Even fucking better, you know? Unluck, welcome back, Aristotlemy. Welcome back, cheeky devil. More pets. Oh, friends. Ah, the advertisements are upon us. The advertisements are upon us. Which means it's time for What is Valen wearing today? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside in between. It's time for What is Valen wearing today? Valen Vane is going back to the wonderful world of Freddy's Diner, which means he has donned himself in a nice little boiler suit to make sure that his after-hours work doesn't get him all dirty. And of course, underneath he's wearing a nice white top, because what could go wrong there, right? Let's see what else he's got on. Yes, my dear friends. The boiler suit is an all-in-one. I have got trousers underneath this as well. Because I didn't think about that when I was getting dressed this morning. I just put some clothes on. I was like, I'll put the boiler suit over the top. That's kind of the entire point of a boiler suit. Put the boiler suit over the top. You don't need to worry about it, right? It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I'm fucking knackered now. Jesus Christ. Jeezy crazy. It's the only way to do it. Okay, cool. Cool. Yay, dancing. All of the dancing. I tried to make sure that when we have an ad break or anything like that, we don't, like, the people who are not subscribers don't miss out on anything, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking knackered. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'll deal with it later. It's fine. So yeah, it's all right. It's okay. It's just somebody had double booked themselves that I wasn't expecting, but it's fine. It's not a problem. Not something I got to worry about right this second. So yeah. Oh, fucking hell, I'm knackered now. Jesus Christ. Where was I? Waiting for tea to get fully brewed so it needs to get a kettle. Yeah, you definitely need to get a kettle. Everyone should have a kettle in their house, for sure. Not my parents' self thinking it was the bluey theme. Oh, my lordy. They exist. They're hard to keep alive, though, outside of a terrarium greenhouse environment. Oh, right, okay. I mean, I can try. I've got a lot of, like orchids are supposed to be really hard to keep alive outside of a terrarium greenhouse environment, and I managed to do them. Managed to keep my orchids alive, you know. Wishing you the best of luck. Hope whatever situation you have is easy enough to treat, my lovely. Oh, Scribble's heart, you are such an adorable individual. Thank you very much for. And that's one of the things I absolutely love about this community is the way that they integrate together and everyone supports each other. It's fucking brilliant to see. It's beautiful to see. Orchids are a piece of piss. I find orchids a piece of piss to keep alive. However, across the world, they are renowned for being... Like, when I turn around and say, yeah, I've got a couple of orchids in the bathroom, people are like, oh my God, how have you kept them alive? How do you manage to do that? And I'm like, real easy. Really, they are easily the easiest plant to take care of. Of all of the plants that I have in the house, they are the easiest to take care of, you know? Babbly, you lurk and work away, you cheeky devil. Thank you very much for popping in, I appreciate it. Keep meaning to get one, but I always forget to. My heathen self keeps being stuck microwaving water. Oh, what is wrong with you? Oh, that's so vile. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself, right? Right, friends, we are going to jump into the game momentarily. I just need to very quickly send a message. Oh, no, I can do it in a minute. Okay, did the thing. All fine and dandy. Okay, friends, we are going to jump into the game. We're going to jump into the wonderful world of Five Nights at Freddy's. This is the first time I've played the game, so please be aware. I do not like any kind of hints, any tips, any spoilers. The less I know about the game, the better it is, the happier I am. This is the first time I've played it. The first time I've played any Five Nights at Freddy's games. So it is all very, very, very new to me, all right? It's all very new to me indeed. And we are just going to go with it and see what happens. Go with it and see what happens, okay? This is a horror game. It does have jump scares. It's a mascot horror. Like, I don't find it particularly scary, but I appreciate the fact that I am jaded as fuck when it comes to a lot of these styles of games. So please just be aware of that, okay? If you need to disappear out and you need to disappear off, I fully understand. Look after your spoons. You got to look after yourself, all right? You got to look after yourself, and I will always understand that. How you doing on your pencil? Hello, you beautiful bean. Woohoo! Game. Exactly. All of the games. The cheeky game. If we manage to do this... Oh, fuck, I forgot about how unbelievably awkward this game is. No, I'm going to have to do it this way. This is the only way I'm going to be able to do it. This is the way I did it before, and this is the only way I think I'm going to be able to manage it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Popping off, no worries, Sway, not a problem at all. Like I said, friends, I also give people a heads up that there are some flashing lights in this game. I don't think it has any. I don't remember it having any warnings in regards to stuff like that, but I know that it does get pretty flashy and glitchy and what have you, and I don't want anybody risking it if they are worried about like epilepsy or seizures or what have you. So yeah, look after yourself. Do all the bits and pieces. You take it easy, Sway. I hope that your day ends up being glorious. I know you've got stuff going on today that is less than ideal, but yeah, I hope it goes okay. Hope it goes all right. Okay. Let us jump into the game. The cheeky game. So yes, we were continuing on night 4 of 5. 12 a.m. That's when we're starting. And this is where we are seeing how we get on. Okay. We're back here. Back once again with the Renegade Master. Can we answer the phone, please?
Oh, hey. Hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen. I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you. So when I did, hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm gonna try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh no.
All these empty heads? Huh. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not checking that out. Not finding out at all. We're just going to leave that. We're not going to worry about it too much. 85% and we're still into the... We're already down 15 things and we're only into the first hour. So we need to be very, very careful. A lot of it comes down to the audio, if we remember correctly, all right? I see if Bonnie and Chica are still obsessed with you and demand kisses again. They are very enthusiastic with their smooches, it has to be said. It has to be said. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's the duck one. There's one there. And nothing in the back there. Alright, okay. Well, there's Chica. Give it a listen, give it a listen. This reminds you of Chuck E. Cheese in the US. Right, you're going to come very shortly. Alright, okay. Just listen very closely. Right, okay. We do the door. We do the camera. And we open the door again. God damn it! I missed the audio cue. I missed the audio cue. Bastards. We were so close. So very close. We weren't close at all. We were literally in the first hour. That was really bad. That was a bad run. But it's good. It's good to have a bad dress rehearsal, all right? Good to have a bad dress rehearsal. Continue. Let's go. Cheeky did us a breeze. We're streaking. Hey, let's Zana coming in here streaking all over the place. Good lord. What do you like? That is scandalous, I tell you. in the old heads. That one looks like it's looking at me. Okay. Let's just leave it for the moment. It'll be okay. It'll be alright. It's going to take them at least the first hour to get to me anyway, theoretically speaking. However, the tension is pretty intense. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling uncertain. I feel like I really want to check the cameras again. That's fine. Somebody's in the kitchen. Somebody's in the kitchen. Chica is here. Keep your ears peeled, friends. Chica's in the kitchen. Good, Chica, stay there. Listen, glitch face. Door. Camera. Open the door. It'll be alright. It'll be okay. Okay, she's gone again. Okay, there's somebody there. Keep our audio going. Audio cues, friends. Audio cues. You have choice, but many jump scares. There are a lot of jump scares going on. Especially, they're very enthusiastic to wait for the audio. Okay. 2 a.m. We've got 70% left. It's a delicate one. Oh, you're glitching out there, buddy. I can hear some fucking movement, but the laugh is throwing me off. Okay. 2 a.m. we're at 53%. You're back again. We're not doing great. We're not doing great. 47% is still 2 a.m. Oh my lordy. The tension. Are you gone? Nope, still there. Listen up. Three a.m. 38%. Okay, hold on. infrared audio, but nobody's wandered here. Jesus, our battery is going down far too fast. Okay. 3 a.m. night 4. So you're gonna dance smooches? I don't want to know about the dance smooches. This is not good at all. We're already on 18%. And we're at 4 a.m. 18%. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? How did you sneak up on me like that? Thank you very much. I saw you peeking at me directly peeking at me through the camera, but still. Trying to catch flies. Hi, Freddy. Hi, Freddy. Okay, we're just gonna leave it for a bit. All of them are active. I'm assuming that them being active, you just gotta keep an eye on the cameras, right? That you, by having them on the cameras, they don't move, but by having the cameras on, it completely ruins your battery, which is bad. Which is bad. We're just leaving it for a bit, friends. Because I'd like to think that they can't get us in the first hour. I would like to think. We can technically use up to 20% of battery per hour. However, rude. Okay, so Foxy will come and get you in the first hour. Do you know what? I'm going to do an experiment, friends. I'm going to do an experiment. Experimentation time. All right. Oh, there's a very unusual look. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, a Freddy heading. You know, you were saying. I was saying. It's all learning. It's all learning. I'm going to do an experiment and see exactly how long I can like how much battery is taken if I just leave one door down. So if I just leave that door down. Okay, so 4 seconds. 4 seconds it takes for the door to be down and the energy to be gone in it. This is the one that I want. But do you know what? I'm just going to leave that door down for a minute. Okay. 86%. We're doing all right. We're doing okay. As long as this turns to 1 a.m. We missed them. That's all right. That's okay. Okay, fact that camera's gone. The creature. It looks like there is a mechanical version that isn't in a suit that's wandering around, which is interesting. An interesting concept. We do love an experiment, right? You were saying, I was saying, I was. You're back out to get us. And the lights are pretty much exactly the same as the door. Right. So the fastest way to get Foxy. How's it going, Real John Ra? How you doing? Long time no see. Entertainment by Thomas. Hello, you cheeky devil. The fastest way that I can see that we can get Foxy through here is to quickly go check that he's missing. Door, camera, door back open again, and we should be all right. That's the quickest way to do that section, you know? So we go, boom, door, camera, door open. The mechanical creature is there. Okay. And other than that, we're just listening out. Now, we are not doing great. We have already used 20% more of our energy than we need to be using. Already. I can hear that somebody's in the kitchen. Okay, the bunny rabbit is there. Keep our ears peeled. I really need my in-ear monitors for this. Oh, I've got them there. If we don't survive this one, then I'm going to plug in my in-ear monitors. Bitty Beth, how you doing? Welcome on in. Things are going much faster than I would like them to. Okay, we're 3 a.m. and we've only got 35%. This is going to be a risky business, friends. Risky fucking business. Right, so down, door, up, camera, boom. Done. Just check this camera. Make sure we don't have a dude coming through. Okay. Fucking hell, 12% and we're only at 3 a.m. This is bad. This is very bad. We are not doing well. However, this was the experiment to find out exactly how long things last. So, the doors takes about 4 seconds between percentiles. And the lights take about 4 seconds between percentiles as well. However, what does the camera take? Camera. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The camera takes exactly the same amount. 4 seconds. Four seconds per percentage. That's bad. That is not great. I'm going to run out of energy. Completely know they run out of energy before... This is it. 0%. Now we just wait for them to get us, I'm assuming, as opposed to... Because there's no clock anymore. So is it a case of them just not finding us? Oh, hello. Hello. Wait for it. I was like, wait for it. Where are you? How pleasant indeed. Okay. Let's do a bit of math, friends. Oh, me doing math. This can only go well. This can only go well. Okay. So 60 being a second, being a minute, divided by 4 is 15. So we can, technically speaking, but each hour is 9 minutes. Math is mental abuse to human Valent. Math isn't too bad. My math, generally speaking, I know there's the memes, but my math, generally speaking, isn't too bad. It's not that bad. It just takes, sometimes it takes my brain a little while to get to where it's at, you know? So 60 divided by 4 is 15, which means that theoretically speaking, we can do 15 seconds of something. 15 iterations of something within a minute. And the whole thing lasts 9 minutes. So if we times that by 9, we have got 135 instances of situations per night, or for that night at least. We've got 135 instances to deal with. All right, okay. 135 instances to deal with. I know someone who mentioned a whole night was about 9 minutes last week. Yeah, exactly. So a whole night is about 9 minutes. Which means we need to immediately jump on here. And then just take things very slowly. Somebody's already wandering around. I try to make things as simplistic as humanly possible, you know? Okay. Doing alright, doing okay. They're moving. So long as Foxy doesn't move, we're okay. And that just requires us every little while to get into Foxy. Okay, listen up. We can do 20% per hour. having them both down is bad. Okay. Doing all right. Doing okay. We've done our first 20. We did 18% in the first hour, which is good. Doing okay. 9 minutes. This is only the last 9 minutes. It scares the fucking... There's 9 minutes of fucking tension. Oh, hello. Friend. Okay. Doing alright. Everything is further away from us at the moment, which means that we're doing okay. This isn't too bad. Just got to keep Foxy under wraps. Okay, we've got 70%, so we're halfway through. Okay, no, we've only done 30% in 2 hours. We should... theoretically speaking, be able to do... Hello! Fucking hell. God damn it, Stupedia. Thank you very much for the 200 little bits. I appreciate that. Right, okay, so... Chica's coming for us. Someone's back in the kitchen. I'm guessing Chica's back in the kitchen. Finley, how you doing? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, hello. How's it going, Blab? Blab? How's it going, Stupedia? How you doing? Thank you very much for the 200 little panderings. I appreciate that. He asked us to check room 5, but I don't really need to at this stage. Turn off. Okay. Doing alright. Doing okay. 135 instances is what I've got to remember. I don't know how many I've done. I should have started counting from the beginning. 135 instances of me checking shit. Come on. Come on. Boom. 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 Okay. You're back out at it. Thank you very much, Stupedia, for using the 100 pities on the Wilhelm screen. I appreciate that. I said I was going to use my in-ear monitors, and I've completely forgotten. I've completely fucking forgotten. The next room we'll do the in-ear monitors. We'll do all right. We'll do okay. You stay there, Wilhelm. Okay, we're at 3 a.m. We've got 41%. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Oh shit, we don't have 20% per fucking thingy. We don't have 20% per thingy at all. Oh shit. We do not have 20% per hour at all. We've got like 18% per hour. So that first hour was actually perfect, and now we're in a problem. bastard. Yeah, because 4 a.m. on 20% is not good. We're just not going to be able to do that. How are we going to manage this? I need to be far more restrictive about how much I'm actually doing. Oh, God, this is awful. This is awful. Not again, you fuck. And the longer we go through the day, the longer we go through the night, the worse it gets. Like they're taking even more energy. How the fuck do they manage this? How the fuck did we do the first 3 nights? We immediately went from like 35% to 20%. That was rude game. What's that behind you? That's Crocheted Valen. Here we go. You ready? Rah. There it is. Okay, in-ear monitor time. All right. In-ear monitor time. Let's give this a proper look-see and try and get some better audio with this. So I'm going to have to be even more restrictive. I wonder if there's a thing in room 5, because he mentions about room 5, which is this one, about whether that's where the power shit is, and that's where the power goes down. Because the power started to go down really fucking fast. Okay. Do you know what we really need to do? There he is. Him's an old man. He moves slow. We need to really check how long it's going to take Foxy to get from where he is to this door, because the others move relatively slowly. Don't know about Freddy though. Freddy is a bit of a wild card. Freddy's a bit of a wild card. I'm not sure about Freddy. The others though, I understand like how long it takes for things to happen. So we need to be looking at about 70, well, realistically speaking, to play it safe, about 15% per hour. That was 14% in the first hour. Big Green, how you doing? How's it going? Welcome on in. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, those weird, eerie laughs. Boom, 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 boom. Everything else I can kind of hear. Yeah, somebody's in the kitchen. About 10 seconds for Foxy, you think? You reckon? Which is great. Okay. Ooh, 1 a.m. And we're already behind schedule because we should have literally been by 3 a.m. we should be about 70%. And we're not. We're already at 66%. Which is bad. If we're looking at about 15% per hour, we're not doing great. I think maybe we're going to have to do a reflexes one as well when it comes to Foxy, an experiment one, and find out exactly if we do nothing, how long does it take Foxy to actually get to us in that first hour. The next run in that first hour, we will do an experiment, providing we don't make it this time. What the fuck was that? Oh, Stupedia! Damn it, Stupedia! Thank you very much for 200 little bits. I appreciate it. Okay. Right. This next run, this next one's an experiment one. We're gonna do another experiment one. We're gonna find out exactly if we do nothing in the first hour, how long does it take Foxy to get to us? Because if we can work that out, then we can just shut that door within each of those time increments. Gaming got jump scared. Going to say hi and bail. No worries, Alfalo. You take it easy, beautiful bean. 6. Okay, so about 75 seconds. About 75 seconds. About 75 seconds. So, with that in mind, let's try that one. With no cameras, just audio. See you later, Alfie. $26, $27. Damn you, Nibirin. $40. Well, that didn't take anywhere near as long. That took less than 50 seconds. The bastard. The bastard. How dare he? How dare he do this scenario to me? You little shit. Right, okay. Let's go back to the idea of we have so many seconds per... Because evidently there's still an element of randomization there, which is a pain in the hoop. Because I thought maybe I could just do it on the cycles. Maybe I could just do it on the cycles. But evidently not. Let's go. Let's see what happens. If it's keeping you on your toes. Certainly is. Certainly fucking is. Tell you that for nothing. What we really need to do is we need to know if we do this, we need to know how long it takes for Foxy's empty stage, for him to get from the empty stage to us. You know? Ladies and gentlemen, and all genders outside routine, a tasty haggis has redeemed Praise the Mods. Could you do me a massive favor and throw out some mod loves in the channel? You can use any kind of mod loves from any kind of channel. You can use any kind of love hearts from any kind of channel. Say a massive thank you to those wonderful moderators. Yeah, because that's not changing at all yet. I still need to work out what Freddy's is. Thank you very much. Come on, people. We've got to praise those mods. Mods, thank you so much for all that you do, both in and out of stream. All the stuff you do for me, all the stuff you do for my community, all the stuff you do in the Discord. I appreciate it. Stupedia coming in with the 7 streams in a row. A scary streak through the stream. Is it because you are scared that you are now naked? Oh, still asleep. Still asleep. Okay, you're awake now. See how it is. Okay, we're good. We're alright. We're alright. It's Damu, how you doing? How's it going? Oh, you weren't here earlier. Of course you were. You've just been lurking. That's good. It's all good. Thank you so much, everybody, for praising those mods. I appreciate it. Okay. One AM we're on 77. Which we technically have till, according to my guesstimations, I wouldn't say calculations, I'd say guesstimations. According to my guesstimations, we have got up to 70 to be able to do it again. Knock knock, want some pizza? Doing good, just let him play again. That's perfectly okay. That is perfectly grand. Appreciate you. Okay, calm yourself, Alan. Calm down. No need to get excited. Let's just take it easy. 70%. Okay, we're now ahead of schedule because I checked the camera too many times. So now I can't check the camera until 3 AM. But you were already on the way out. Damn it! I was do you know what the worst thing is? I was like, oh, I'll just click the doorway. I'll just click the doorway because it's been about that long. I'll just click the doorway. And once I click the doorway, I won't have to worry about it. But of course I did have to worry about it because they're bastards. You want to know if the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria pizza is anything like Chuck E. Cheese pizza? That is fair. I mean, I have never had Chuck E. Cheese pizza, so I don't know. Excuse me. Right, let's quickly jump. Oh, right. The cameras all malfunctioned for a minute. That was always fun. Always fun. Always a great state of being. Now we should have till 85 in the first hour. 85 in the first hour, 70 in the second hour, 55 in the third hour, 40 in the fourth hour, 25 in the fifth hour, 10 in the sixth hour, and then 10 to leftover. Somebody's already in the kitchen. Knowing that we've got 10% wiggle room is actually quite good. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's kind of annoying that it's like, I get it, but it's kind of annoying that every single time I accidentally go somewhere near the bottom of the screen, it's like, you have summoned the camera. It's like, no, I haven't. No, leave me alone. Could they possibly be? Surely I should have more energy than this. But no. 1 AM and we're not doing great with the old energy. You're already on your way out. Okay. Personally think it tastes like normal cardboard pizza even though it's homemade. But that's just me. What, Chuck E. Cheese pizza? That's understandable. Nah, that's understandable. Somebody's messing around in the kitchen. Okay, so we should be at 2 AM now, but we're not. We're already pushing our limits. Two AM. All right. Okay. We had a 2-second wiggle room there, but that's all right. That's okay. Because we have approximately 10 seconds wiggle room throughout the entire night. Please be aware, friends, that in about 2 minutes' time, there will be some advertisements. It will last for exactly 3 minutes. You won't be missing anything. It's just more of me getting murdered. Moida. All of the Moida. All of the Moida. So we had till 55. This is going down faster. This is going down significantly faster. Why is it going down faster? We're only at 2 AM and we're already at 45%. How the fuck have we managed this? Moida most foul? Are you fucking for real? I haven't ate since you were a young warthog. It feels like it's going down much faster. Maybe I'm just I'm panicking and therefore checking far too much. 3 a.m. at 38%. I don't really want to check it any further than that. Bloody flies. How's it going, Scribble's House? How's the game so far? Pain in the hoop. Pain in the ass. Because there's so much RNG in it, it's hard to like read the cycles, as it were. And this seems to be taking a lot more energy the further through the night I go. And it's a pain in the ass. You know, TK is the type of foul, so yeah, for reals. Yeah, oh yeah, I get it. I get it. I got the pun there. Aristotle, make you cheeky devil. I don't want to know. All the people on the ad break are just missing me being murdered. Yeah, I don't understand why the energy is going down quite so quickly. I'm gonna have to try and just do it all audio. There was still like 10% power. Is there a thing, and do you know what, this is a genuine question. Is there a thing where, and you don't tell me the answer as to how. Okay. Don't tell me the answer as to how. Excuse me. All I want to know is yes or no. Is there a way that the mascot creatures that Freddy and his friends can take more energy from me? Because it might be, you might be right, Eris. It might be a scenario of like, the more that they are active, the more that the more energy it takes. In which case, it actually pays me better to keep an eye on them all at all times, or as much as possible, like literally going into the camera and jumping between them to see exactly where everything is. Because so far I've been doing it all on audio, or mostly on audio, you know? He says. Give it another go. See what happens. That all, oh right, okay, so it doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter how many times. What was the question? Is there a way for the animatronics, Freddy and his friends, also, how you doing, Night Dragon? Is there a way for them to take more energy from me? It's just how the game works? Right, okay. It's all random as fuck. Alright, okay, I see how it is. In which case, I'm going to bin off the idea of the camera at all, and it's just going to be me guesstimating when I should do the doors. That's what we're doing right now. Imagine the shock of young people who play this game and then figure out the real jobs are more horrifying. Oh, tell me about it, Shermie. Tell me about it. The monotony of existence. The bastards. All of the bastards. How's it going? Welcome on in. Don't think so? No Night Dragon? Nah, fuck it. It's alright, we're just gonna guesstimate. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I was literally pressing the door button when you came in, you little piss flap. Oh my god. Confound it, you cheeky little shits. Confound it. We're doing it again. We're doing full guesstimation. We're doing full guesstimation. They gonna get you. Black Fox, it feels that way. Getting right up in my business. I'm listening to for audio cues. This is the one that's gonna get got more than anything else. Alright. Not random at all. Could tell the full reason if you want, because it's not a spoiler. It's game mechanics. So there's no RNG. I don't know, because the whole game is game mechanics. So like there's not, at the moment, there's not much storyline to it per se. But yeah. That's great, sir. How you doing, Black Fox? Welcome on in. Have you watched the movie adaptation? Found it quite good, mainly because Matthew Lillard did an amazing job. It's the movie. I don't know a single fucking thing about this franchise at all. Haven't seen any of the games. Haven't seen any of the movies. Don't know any of the books. Don't know. I know they exist, but I don't know anything about them. I wonder if I can do it with the lights instead. I think he's outfoxing you, for fuck's sake, stupid. Yeah, god damn it. There is RNG, but the timing of power usage depends on what night you're on. Basically, it gets more complicated the night's gone. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I expected. Okay, okay, okay. We learned a thing. The lights have fuck all to do with Foxy. Absolutely fuck all to do with Foxy. So it is going to be a case of just guesstimating doors. Because with the way that I'm playing the game so far, I cannot think of how to go about with all this. Like, I can't think about how it's going to work in regards to the yeah, basically, I cannot think about how I'm going to be able to manage to get through the entire night with the power consumption the way it is. Because of Foxy more than anything else. The others, I can kind of hear coming, and I can audio it up. But Foxy is a difficult one, and Foxy is the one that absolutely ruins my fucking, my life for it. You know? I don't know if for certain ones it's a sound cue, except for Foxy. Yeah, so that's kind of what I worked out, was that the others, like, you can do it through sound cue. Whereas with Foxy, you can't. Okay, well, that's not working. That's not working. That plan isn't working at all, you know. One night could have 50 seconds to drain 5%, and then another it could be 38 seconds to drain 5%. Wonder if it's a 20th century fox. Stupedia, these are getting worse. These are getting infinitely worse. In terms of Foxy. No, it's alright, it's Tamu. I'm kind of bumble fucking my way through. We're just going to do it like this, I think. Every 5% of battery, I'm going to check on Foxy. And the others, we should be alright, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you... I hate you. I actually hate you in my soul. The thing is, there's no way to know how long it's going to take him to get from each section. Somebody's in the kitchen already. Foxy is the correct one because he's a runner. He's a track star. Olympic sprinter, Foxy boy. That was bad. That was bad. That was too early. So I can't check him. It needs to be like every 3% of battery to check where he's at. And then I've still got Freddy to worry about. Stupedia, please, please stop. Please, these are getting so much worse. I need to check this camera as well. It's me. Yes, it is. Okay. 1 a.m. we use 15% battery. That is good. That's a good start to it all. All of the audio, listening real carefully. Door. Camera 2, camera 1, down, door open. Done. Okay, we're behind schedule a little bit. We should have hit 2 a.m. with 70% battery, but of course, the more that we do things, the worse everything gets. Although saying that, maybe the door isn't the best thing to do with those things. Maybe if I see that Foxy is gone, I should just close the door and then wait for Foxy to return. Calm down a little bit. We're going to wait till 60% before we check again. Well, 61% before we check again. Unless we hear an audio cue. Like that, for example. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Oh. The right, thanks, Night Dragon, thanks, buddy, thanks, friend. Now, Freddy. Freddy needs to have a queue as well, but I need to work out what Freddy's queue is. Because I think Freddy is like the right-hand side of Foxy. Foxy will run and charge up the right-hand side, whereas Freddy, there's kind of like two cameras I need to check. I need to check the one just out here, and then Foxy's. So this one, 4B, and Foxy's. I think that'll tell me when Freddy's coming. I think Freddy's more visual. Yeah. Just be careful, friends, about, like, remember about the backseat gaming. I know that this is a very old game. And I know that people are enthusiastic and keen to help, but remember, I like to figure things out myself. All right, I like to figure things out myself. So just ease off on it. Ease off. And of course, because it's RNG, I can't guarantee when stuff is going to happen. It's not ideal. So there's no way I know where Freddy is at the moment. I just got to keep an eye peeled for that specific scenario. 1 a.m. 86%. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Which means we've technically got 14 seconds. No, 85%. Yeah, we had 16 seconds for hour 2. Just click that down. Let that happen. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Doing all right. Doing okay. The we came to the same idea together. Never played it either, so we're bumble fucking around together. It's all good. It's all good. Just remember being very careful about it. Careful about it. Right. So, I'm playing around with Velcro. Doors closed. Wait for the knocks. Like the cobweb over here. We're still at 2 a.m. and this is a Freddy's right up in the business there, but I don't know how long it takes him to be in that business for him to knock on the door and start creeping up. The other Foxy were nice enough to at least knock, thanks buddy. Exactly. Whereas I just can't trust with fucking Freddy. I'm wasting energy just trying to protect myself from Freddy. I kind of need to know what Freddy's like routine is, but I don't know what it is. Because this is the first time we've really had an issue with Freddy. The first 3 nights was everybody else. Everybody else we had issues with, not Freddy. And now we're like, for fuck's sake, Fred Rooney. Like 50, we're under 50% and we're already at 2 a.m. Well, we're not even at 3 a.m. yet. This is a bad fucking thing. Although saying that, this is also, this specific bit of it is the bit that, the reason why I never played the game. Originally, because this kind of stuff where it's just kind of waiting around in constant tension, I would like to say that I get tense, but I don't. I end up just getting bored. I'm just like, okay. Freddy's back. It's 3 a.m. I'm already at 43%. This is bad. This isn't great. It'd be nice if there was like a way to recharge your battery. That'd be quite fun. Like something specific you had to do in order to recharge your battery. That would be entertaining, but of course not. He's still there. Oh my god. May I ask a question again? Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Stupedia. Ask a question. I will allow genuine questions about the game. Go for it. What is it you would like to know? Is the fan on the desk draining power? No. No, that's just all graphics. That's all just in-game graphics. We'll give it another go. But I have to admit, friends, I'll be open and honest, I am getting bored. Like, the tension is gone now. I'm kind of just like, okay, what's next? See how it goes. Right, so jump straight over to here. What's 1B? What's camera 7? The restrooms? Yeah, no, I don't care about that. Okay. We will just meander on through. Or what I might do is I might do this round by myself, and if this one doesn't work, if we don't get through to stage 5, then I'll open it up and just be like, guess what, friends? I will take all of your advice. Because... yeah, doing the same thing over and over and over again is the reason why I don't play stuff like Dark Souls. You know what I mean? I feel that was the same way after so many deaths, getting boring and annoying. Yeah. Oh no, 100%. 100%. No input. No new input. And therefore, it becomes well, it just doesn't tickle my brain. The only game that I've played that hasn't been like that was Hollow Knight, actually. That was the only game that I've played where it's just been like, actually, I'm fine with this. Dark Souls at least have a little bit more options. Yeah, I agree, Shamir. Oh, Shamir? Shaya. Oh my fucking god. I'll call you Shaya. Shaya. There we go. How you doing? Otherwise, I'll get completely and utterly confused with my own language. Never mind anything else. But yeah, Dark Souls, I can see the appeal of Dark Souls. The story of Dark Souls is absolutely fucking fascinating to me. But, that's very kind of you. But yeah, like doing the one thing, then getting killed, then doing it again, then getting killed, then doing it again, then getting killed is just like, okay, I'm bored now. I am bored. I do not have the attention span, because for me, the reward is not worth the risk, as it were, if that makes sense. Like, the reward isn't worth the risk. Like, I'll work and work and work and work really hard, but I don't get the satisfaction that some people get. Like, I know loads of people that play Dark Souls and have a fucking great time. They love doing the same thing over and over, and they love, like, the satisfaction they get from working real hard and finally beating that boss, or finally beating that fucking semi-boss or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, this was fucking great, oh my god, I did it, I've finally done it, yeah, fucking yeah, you know. And I just don't get that. I don't get that at all. I get to the point where I'm like, okay, this was really frustrating, and I've finally done it. Yeah. I don't get that dopamine hit, you know? I got distracted by chat. I got distracted by chat completely and utterly. I get that if you don't get that victory feeling. I don't at all. Not even slightly. Not even slightly. Because we tried it. We tried it fucking many years ago. I tried playing Dark Souls 3 on stream. Because I watched other people play it. I watched other people play it and loved it and was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I love seeing other people play this game. But then when I played it myself, I was like, I am so full of anger and fury. And for not even anger and fury, just laborious frustration at doing the same thing over and over and over again. And then I finally beat the boss or whatever it was that I was fighting. And I was like, okay. What is this? Have you tried Elden Ring? That's one a bit more open and not so linear. No. But then all of those games, like I said, I like watching other people play them. I find it great to watch other people play them, put them on in the background and get on with some work or something like that. But doing it myself, nah. Right, I'll do it once more, friends. And what I'll do is I'll open it up. What do people suggest? What do people suggest of techniques I haven't tried yet? You know? I know about the audio cues. I don't understand Freddy's cue. If anybody knows what Freddy's cue is, I'd be fascinated to know. I would be absolutely fascinated to know. I assumed that it was just him appearing in the right-hand camera. And then you lock the door and he eventually goes onto the door. But I don't know whether he does or not, because this is the first time we've really dealt with him. It's so sporadic. I don't really know what's going on there, you know? But yeah, friends, let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? Give me your thoughts. Because otherwise, I'm not going to lie to you. Otherwise, I'm going to bail. I'm just going to be like, do you know what? Cool. I'll move on to the next thing. Is it a run button? If not, I got nothing. No. For all I googled, it seems like we were correct. Freddy's cue is the camera. But Freddy's cue being the camera then means I end up wasting shitloads of batteries just closing the door. Does Freddy have a cue for when he's disappeared? There's the question. Does Freddy have a cue for when he goes? Like Foxy knocks. Do you know what I mean? Like with Foxy, I can get it because I know when he knocks. Well, everyone's doing the Googlings now. Doing the Googlings. We don't know. Quick, ask the question. Ask the question of the almighty Googlies. The glorious Googlies. I've got a package arriving at some stage. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Every time Freddy moves, he laughs. Oh, that's what that nausea is. All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Let's give it one more try. See what happens. Right, so we immediately go here. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to leave the genuine question on because I'm fascinated. Who's the one that's singing? Who's the one that's going dum 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 dum? Which one's that one? "38 seconds takes 5% power." Providing you don't use it at all. Okay. I'll take that off just so we're not ruining the VOD. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. and we only took 13% battery there. That's good. That's a good sign. It's a good start. Okay, Freddy has moved. The humming might be Foxy. Oh, right, okay. Just like listening intently, trying to pick up every little audio cue. Because there's also a constant air of a constant air of like a glitch that's going on in the background. Oh, that was Freddy moving again, wasn't it? I heard the laugh. How's it going, Fanny Fan? How you doing? I didn't hear you at all. I didn't hear you one iota. One moment of nothing. How very dare you, you little speculum. Coming in for the kisses. You good? Your back hurts, but you're okay. I'm glad that you're okay. Glad that you're all right. Bonnie did a snack. Yeah, I thought I was all right. I thought it was okay. If you have any more questions, I can Google. To be honest with you, I think I'm good. I think I'm all right. I think that is me done for the game. How do I exit the game? How did I do it last time? Just Alt F4. No options, no nothing. No options, no nothing. All right. Alrighty, right. See how it is. There we go. Get everything back into a relatively normal state of existence. Why can I not move this? There we go. That's better. Jesus Christ, took a sweet time there. Yeah, I think that's me good for that for that game, if I'm honest with you. It was interesting, but fuck me, was it annoying. And do you know what? The beginning of it, I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed that beginning bit when we were going through, and it was like quite intense, but it was achievable, and it was all good, and it was just like, okay, I remember now. I remember why I didn't play the game. I remember why I got frustrated with the game and was like, do you know what? Well, I say frustrated with the game. That was the first time I ever played it. I'd never played it before. But I just got to that point where I was like, do you know what? This is me doing the same shit over and over and over again, and I'm not getting any entertainment from it. Not getting any entertainment from it. It's just like, right, okay, see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? Okay, maybe you can stay. Yeah, you can do. How you doing? How's it going? We've only just arrived. GG. You lasted longer than I did with the game. We got to night 4. I was happy with night 4. We got to night 4, but it just got to a point where the entertainment for me had gone. Like, this is one of the reasons why I'm glad that the series itself ended up going into, like, the realms that Poppy Playtime did, where you're actually talking about, like, actually moving around and going and checking stuff and going and hiding and going and keeping away from the creatures and stuff like that. Like, the fact that they did that was really fucking cool. That was a great movement onto the next thing, right? But yeah, it was a thing. Game is officially a DNC. That's honestly understandable because oofed. What is a DNC? Don't nosh cock. A bit more like Outlast. Yeah, I've been told I should never play Outlast because one of my big trigger warnings is one of the things that makes me angrier than anything else in the entire fucking world is like sexual assault, and apparently Outlast is the brutal one. That I should not do that. Do you know what I mean? Did Outlast start that? The moving around hiding stuff? No. Fucking hell, we're talking like Amnesia back in the day was that kind of thing. You know? Was that kind of thing. Officially is did not complete. Yeah, I call them bailed. Games that we officially bailed on. You know? That's the phrases that I use. Definitely do not mash cock without consent. Exactly, right? Exactly. But yeah, so Outlast, I've been warned, like, I've got a lot of friends that play, like, horror games and stuff like that, and, I've been warned that Outlast is one of the few that I will genuinely not appreciate. But we are going to play another demo of something. I'm going to quickly pop off and go grab a beverage and play the urination station. Play the urination station, go to the urination station. I'll run some ads just to get them out the way so that people aren't going to be missing out on anything and we get a longer break between adverts and stuff like that, you know? If anyone else has spoons for a hug, I could use them. We can definitely throw hugs. All of the hugs. Oh, shit, my tea. Yeah, tea. Tea is always good. But we're going to play a new game or a new demo. It's a demo of a game. Because I was basically sent an email saying, hey, you expressed an interest in this specific game and the game demo is now out. We would love it if you play it. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Let me just quickly change the stream title and everything. There is a demos category, isn't there? Games and demos. There we go. So the game that we're going to be playing, the demo of the game that we're going to be playing, is aesthetically, it kind of looks like Scorn. It kind of looks like Scorn. It makes me think about Scorn. So we're going to have a look at it. It's called Necrophosis, and it's like H.R. Geiger meets ancient Egypt is probably the only way I can really describe the aesthetics. That was kind of what grabbed my attention. So it might be a little unnerving for people if people do get unnerved by that kind of H.R. Geiger style thing. I don't know whether it's horror. It's definitely got a surreal element to it. It's definitely got like a biomechanical element to it. But we'll have a look at that momentarily, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to get up and go visit the urination station. I encourage you to do the same. Friends, get up, have a stretch, stretch your eyes, look at something in the distance, then look back again. Grab some kind of beverage, hot, cold, or if the time is permitting, flamboyant as fuck. I'm going to take this boiler suit off. I encourage you, if you are wearing a binder, to take that off as well. Have a couple of deep breaths, stretch those ribs out. Stretch those rib cages out. Couple of deep breaths, stretch those lungs. And never wear a binder longer than is medically recommended, which is approximately 6 hours to our understanding. And while we're talking about medicine, friends, don't forget to take your meds. Don't forget to take your meds. If you haven't done already, take them now, you cheeky devils. I'll run 3 minutes of adverts just to get them out of the way so that people aren't going to be missing out on anything, okay? But yeah, get up, have a stretch. I'll be back momentarily where we're going to check out this demo. All right? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.